Hello and welcome to Math 105 Online. My name is Graham Smith and I'm going to be your instructor. In this video I'm going to show you how to get the class started. So what I've done here is I'm on the KCC homepage, and that's where you're going to want to start. And the first thing we're going to do is right up here at the top. You can see my mouse there. I'm going to click on the Bruin Portal login. So I'm going to click there. And I'm going to sign into the Bruin Portal, and the Bruin Portal sign-in is just your KID and your password. This is the normal KID and password you would use for your email. So I'm going to sign in. And once I sign into the Bruin Portal here, I'm going to get a lot of choices, one of which is email, and a lot of other stuff. And we're going to want to go to Moodle. So I'm going to go here and click on Moodle. And what this is going to do is it's going to take you to all your Moodle classes. Sorry, all your classes will be in here, not your Moodle classes, but all your classes will be here for the semester. And so we're going to scroll down here till we find Math 105. Doesn't matter the section number here. This process will be the same whether you're in 105.90 or 105.92 or 91 or whatever. So we're clicking on a 105 class. And my Moodle page here, now that we're in 105, is going to be a little different than yours since I'm an instructor and you're a student. So I'll have a few extra things here. But basically what we're going to need to do to get the class started are these first three topics here. Topic 1, 2, and 3. And so let's go ahead and take a look now at topic 1. So we'll click on that. So what I've done in this first document is a getting started checklist. I've created a checklist that kind of goes through all the different things we need to do to get the course started. So kind of have an opening welcome. I won't read you through this verbatim, but I have an opening welcome here, and there I am right there. There's me, Graham Smith. Hey, welcome. And so let's go down to the checklist now. And so following this checklist is actually all the documents I'm referring to. Just to keep things simple, I put all of this information in one document so you don't have to keep searching around to find the documents. So the way I have it set up is I have the checklist first, and then after it, all the things that I want you to do or read. Okay, so let's look at the checklist now. So number one is we want to make sure you're in the right class. So students usually in your position either need to take Math 102, which is practical algebra, or Math 105, which is beginning algebra. You want to make sure you're in the right class. So I have a little information down there, and you can read through that and make sure you're in the right class. If you're not sure, go ahead and text me via Teams, and I can let you know which class you need to be into. Okay, so the next thing I want you to do, checklist number 2, is read through the class organization and tools. Organization, I'm a person who really likes routines. I think it makes it easier for myself and for you as a student if we follow the same routines. So once you read through the organization, you'll understand how the class is going to work and kind of what your responsibilities are going to be each week. Tools, we're going to need to get 3 tools for the class. One is Microsoft Teams. The next one is Microsoft OneDrive. And those are going to be apps that you're going to get on your phone. So all you have to do is go to the App Store on your phone and download Microsoft Teams and Microsoft OneDrive. Now, you don't need to pay for these because KCC has already paid for you to have access to these. So all you have to do in both Teams and OneDrive is sign up or log in using your KCC email and your KCC password. And once you do that, you'll be all set up. You'll get the Teams app and you'll get the OneDrive app. We're going to use Teams for communication. It has texting capabilities in there. We can use it for video chats, for tutoring, and also that's where we're going to be uploading our work when we're taking tests. What OneDrive will allow us to do is it allows us to use your phone to scan documents and send those to me as a PDF. So the work that you're going to be doing on your test this semester, I want you to scan that and send that in. So that's how we'll use OneDrive. The third thing I want you to find, or the third tool we need in the class, is my math lab. And my math lab is where we're going to be doing all of our homework and our tests. And so you want to enroll in that. And I'm going to have a detailed list of how to enroll in my math lab later on in this document here. All right. Checklist 3, I want you to read through the test schedule. I have tests listed there and all the dates. Tests are going to be open for 48 hours. They're taken in my math lab. So I want you to read through those dates and make sure you don't have a conflict. If you do have a conflict, let's go ahead and make some arrangements right now so you don't miss a test. All right. Next thing I want you to do is read through the syllabus. The syllabus is posted in this document, and I also have it posted just on the site. So it's easy to access the syllabus. Now, there you can see how the grade will be calculated. You'll see that the textbook for this class, the actual publisher textbook, which is really expensive, is optional. You don't need to have the textbook. All you need to do is have my math lab and the textbook bundle that I've created for you that's in the KCC bookstore. All right, checklist number 5 here. I want you to look and explore online tutoring. We have a bunch of different tutoring options this semester for you. And so we have tutoring at KCC, which is open Monday through Friday during normal business hours. And that's what this link will do. This link will take you to the KCC tutors. If you're trying to get some tutor after hours, outside of normal business hours, we also have a link on the Moodle page that will take you to tutoring that's open till midnight. If it's during normal business hours or during my normal office hours, you can also request me as a tutor. And all you have to do that is just go through Teams, shoot me a text message, and then usually I can answer your question via text. If not, then we can do a little video chat through Teams to get you up and running. But anyways, once you find this online tutor that you chat with, I want you to write their name down here or record their name. This checklist is going to be part of your first homework assignment. I'm going to have you do a My Math Lab assignment and also tell me that you've gone through this checklist and send me the name of the tutor that you spoke with. All right, 6 in the checklist is we need to get the textbook bundle. This basically, the textbook bundle, it has all of the notes that go along with the videos for the course, and it also has all of the test reviews in it. So you're going to want to pick up this textbook bundle, and you can only get it through the KCC bookstore. You can purchase it online and have it shipped to you, or you can purchase it online and pick it up, curbside pickup at the KCC bookstore. It's not very expensive because it's just an in-house publication, but it's something that's going to be very handy and very useful for you for the class. All right, 7 in the checklist is to sign up for my math lab. And if we go back to Moodle here, I'll talk about that in a second. I'll show you there's registration instructions and also a link that will take you to code to show that you've already paid for my math lab. When you registered for the course, you already have paid for my math lab, so there's no reason to buy that again. So you're all set with that, and I'll talk about signing up in just a second here. All right, 8 in this checklist is to do your first homework assignment, which is to complete section 1.3 in my math lab without a calculator. This first unit, this first chapter that we're going to be working on here, there's a lot of computation here that you need to do by hand, so we're not going to be doing anything with a calculator in this first unit. So make sure you're practicing that way as you're doing your homework assignments. And then the last step of the checklist here is to send me a text message in Teams. You'll already be signed up for it, and you'll see that it's real easy to send me a text message telling me that you've gone through every step of the checklist, you've signed up for all this stuff, you've completed your first My Math Lab homework assignment, and in that text you're going to tell me the name of the tutor that you connected with through that link. Okay, and like I mentioned before, now here is all this information. So after the checklist, here's what I want you to read through to make sure you're taking the right math class. Here's how the class is organized. Here's some more information on how to register for my math lab, which I'll talk more about in a second. Here are some resources if we're struggling with tech support or something like that with my math lab. Here's some resources for you. Here's what I want you to know about immersion in terms of learning and how we have our assignments set up. We have assignments due every Monday through Thursday at midnight every week, 4 assignments a week. That keeps us practicing frequently and keeps this math current in our minds. How to communicate, which is through Microsoft Teams. Here's our schedule, testing schedule, so you want to check with those dates. And here's through the syllabus. You can read through the syllabus and my office hours and stuff. How your grade is communicated. Sorry, how your grade is going to be calculated. Okay. So once we go through this document, let's go back to the Moodle site now. So let's talk about my math lab registration. So we'll click on this registration instructions. And so my math lab can only be used with a computer. I've had some students try to use tablets and things like that before in the past, and they just don't work as well. So you want to be on a computer for my math lab to work. And so once you pull up this sheet here, all we got to do is click on Pearson here. This will take you right to it. And then if you've already signed in for a MyLab product, you can just log in and add the class. If not, you want to say, start a new account here. So you want to start a new account. And to start a new account, you're really only going to need your personal information, your email, and make sure when you use your email, use the email that you use frequently, so that if I happen to send something out via email, you'll get it. If you don't use your KCC email, don't put that in. Put in your personal email or an email that you read. Okay. You'll also need the course ID, which is right here. They'll have a spot for you to enter that. So here's our course ID, Smith 61431. That will make sure that when you're logging in here, registering, that you're getting signed up for my class. The only other thing you need then is proof that you've paid for my math lab, which is that course access code. And let's go back to that now. So this will take you through the sign up. And if we go back to the Moodle page here, okay, so we're back at the Moodle page here. We just read through the instructions. If we click right here, My Math Lab Access Code, that code will be available. All you have to do is click this, and it's going to give you like 5 nonsensical words. And then you're going to enter those 5 nonsensical words in your access code place of My Math Lab. Once you do that, you'll be signed up and registered and ready to roll in My Math Lab. The only other thing I have here is the syllabus. That's the same syllabus that's in the Getting Started checklist. I just posted it here so that way in case further on down the semester you want to take a look at the syllabus, you don't have to go scrolling through that document or wondering where it is. So if you've read through the syllabus already, you don't need to read through this. That should be all you need to do to get up and running. If you have any questions, feel free to text me in Teams. If you haven't figured out how to use Teams yet, then go ahead and feel free to send me an email.